go. The wait is over. 98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.
Stay here with you. You are a rainbow, so I am lucky. I am lucky. You are my favorite song. I am lucky. I am lucky. Stay here with you. You are a rainbow, so I am lucky. I am lucky. You are my favorite song. I am lucky. I am lucky.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I'm your host today on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and Speedy Talk is a program for the youth where we talk about things that concern and affect the youth. Now, today on Speedy Talk, we are talking about something very important, especially for young people, maybe about those ages of starting a career, about to, go into different things, and that is apprenticeship. Now, apprenticeship simply means, learning a skill, business, or even profession before directly under someone who already has experience in it. It could be learning maybe tailoring, makeup, photography, catering, electrical work, media work, mechanics, hairdressing. It could be anything, working closely with someone who already understands the work properly. But these days, many young people seem uncomfortable with the idea of learning under someone before starting their own. Some people feel apprenticeship is stressful, too slow, or unnecessary. Some want it to immediately become independent, quickly start a business or quickly make money without spending time to learn gradually. And others believe once they have passion, internet knowledge, or even a school certificate, they already know enough to fully operate on their own. But at the same time, many people believe that apprenticeships actually helps people gain practical experience, discipline, patience, confidence, and understanding before they even start their own. So today on Speedy Talk, that is what we are going to be talking about. We're talking about apprenticeships. Why do some young people actually refuse apprenticeship? What is it that makes people to actually shy away? Because, if we talk about things that people mention different, is it about impatience these days? Is it about pride? Is it about maybe people not actually knowing the importance? That is what we are going to be talking about today. So you also can call in to be part of this conversation at any point in time. And the number for you to call is 08084 asking That is 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. We are talking about apprenticeship today on Speedy Talk. And I'm not here alone in the studio today. I am here with
Oryiman Tser.
and I am sure that he's going to have, a few things also to say, some contributions to make concerning apprenticeships. Why young people actually shy away or refuse to go or try to maybe even learn under someone. So let us quickly hear from Oryiman before we open the lines for people to actually put their calls through.
Yes, that's right. Now, when you're talking about apprenticeship, it's a very sensitive topic, and it has to do with finding a purpose, finding something that you're comfortable with, finding something that makes you happy, finding something that you believe you can get a sense of fulfillment from.
Okay.
So a lot of times when we're talking about apprenticeship in terms of learning something new, taking up a skill, it has to do with the person's mindset, the person's willingness. So if someone is willing and they're interested and they have a passion for a particular skill or way of life, they would embrace it. But if they aren't, they wouldn't.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. So most times, if I take you on, if I take you, for example, Mary, I take you on to the stadium, Hangeior Stadium, at the Barracks Road, right here in Magadi, and I take you to the basketball court, and I take you to the swimming pool, and I take you to the tennis court. Your mind would definitely be on any of those sporting activities.
Okay.
So you would decide which one you want to participate in. So that's just the way it is.
Okay, all right. This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I am your host on the show this afternoon. I am not here alone. I am here with Oryiman, and we are talking about apprenticeship. Now, you also can call in right now to be part of this conversation, and the number for you to call is 08084 asking. That is 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. You can start putting your calls through and tell us why you think that young people today actually refuse apprenticeship. That phase where you have to maybe learn under someone before you get your own. People are so quick to, I am all about the money. I want to make quick money and I just want to become a boss by my own self so quickly. So skip that part of apprenticeship and what do I have to learn when there is the internet? But sometimes, man, I actually think that sometimes you don't learn everything from the internet. You see some things, but you actually have to maybe work with someone in reality before you're able to know exactly what is involved with something. So what do you think?
I don't know of others, honestly, Mary. For other people, I don't know about them. But for me, I learn the best way physically.
Okay.
I've gone through YouTube videos for academic studies.
Okay.
And it didn't work for me.
Okay.
But when I met someone in real time, physically, and they taught me, I learned faster.
Okay. You are working directly, under them and learning from them.
Yes.
Okay.
So, what you're saying is true. Tutelage is very important. Guidance is very important. Mentorship is very important.
Okay.
There's so much more you can gain from real-time, in-person communication and learning than watching YouTube videos.
Okay. All right. Thank you. You also can call in to be part of this conversation, and the number for you to call is 08084 asking. That is 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. This afternoon, on Speedy Talk. We are talking about apprenticeship. So call in and let us hear from you. Why do you think that so many young persons today actually refuse this apprenticeship? Like they don't want to actually work under someone again. They don't want to learn. Everybody, I just want to quickly go and start making the money. So share with us your experiences. Why you actually think that phase 2 is important? Because for some persons, it's more like they don't understand that it's something important that maybe would actually contribute, would actually help them. For some persons, that is it. So if you also have those stories, maybe how you've gone through that, you were an apprentice, that stage, and then it works for you, it's something that actually added value to what you're doing today, you can still call in and let us hear from you. Let us hear the story. Let us hear the experience on 08084 asking. That is 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. Now, Oryiman, would you say that pride is also like one of the things that make people to, especially young people, to not want to do that? But before that, let's take this call. Hello. All right, we lost that. So go on. Do you think that pride is also one of the things that make some young people like, I don't want to learn under anyone. I want to just go and do it all by myself, like with what I know?
Yes, I believe some people are not willing. They allow arrogance to get the best of them. So instead of lowering themselves and being humble to learning something new or taking correction, they'll rather not. They'll rather find a way by themselves.
Okay.
We all have different gifts and talents. We all have things we're good at. And if you are good at football and I'm good at basketball, you have to come meet me to teach you basketball.
Yeah.
And if you're good at football and I'm not, I have to go meet you to teach me football. So it's as simple as that.
All right.
So pride has to be ruled out when it comes to learning.
And there's also this thing of, some people actually skip that pride part of maybe going to ask. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, my name is Tavish. I'm calling from the headquarters.
Welcome to the show, Tavishima.
Yes, like you said, some people actually pride is some people problem, to do apprenticeship because, they don't want to work under anybody. They want to be reliant, and all of that.
Okay.
Some people, it's because they want a kind of job that they will be able to easily make money, take care of their needs. Because of that, they won't be able to go into apprenticeship. Some people, it's because, depends. Some people, they actually want to do it, but they do select.
Okay, they select the kind of people they want to work under.
It must be somebody who is older than far older than me.
Okay.
If you don't see that kind of person because they feel like I won't work under someone who is of the same age with me. With me, I won't do that. So if you go around and you don't see such a person, sometimes they will go and engage themselves into, different activities, and
okay,
that will make them be able to, do it anymore. So these are the things that make some people, they don't go into apprenticeship. And it takes a whole lot of courage, to do it because some people are working under people that don't treat people way, they are like slaves,
Okay.
So once others have seen it, they don't really want to work under somebody. But see, some people are as if children they are talking to, the way they treat the people who are working under them, or the apprentice.
Okay.
So some people they have seen it, and from that experience, they don't want to work under anybody. They want to do something on their own and cash and make money. So some of that actually make some people refuse to go into apprenticeship.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show this afternoon, Mr. Tavishima. This is SPEEDy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I'm your host on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and I'm here with Oryiman Tser, and we are talking about apprenticeship this afternoon on SPEEDy Talk. Why a lot of young people actually run away from it, refuse apprenticeship, as though whether it's something that has to do with pride, maybe even impatience. And then we heard from Mr. Tavishima. You also can call in and then contribute to the conversation at any point in time on 08084 asking. That is 0808 427 5464. Let us hear your thoughts. We are talking about apprenticeships. So, Oryiman, you're still with us, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so what do you think about what Mr. Tavishima said? He spoke about pride sometime because some people are age different. Like, I don't want to have to be an inferior, order somebody that is older than me. Those kind of, you heard what he said, right? So what do you think?
Yes, from what I gathered from Mr. Tavishima's submission, he mentioned some people not wanting to work with people who don't treat them nicely, to put it mildly. Some people have complexes. Someone maybe have an inferiority complex.
Okay.
They may feel some type of way about themselves. And when they work in an environment where that is projected onto them, it increases their anxiety and reduces their confidence. So, yes, when it comes to apprenticeship, you have to be working with someone or learning from someone who's patient with you who wants you to grow and develop as well.
You're not going to find that everywhere in the world, because some people, like, it takes that strictness to be able to make people understand, like, to put them in shape and then even learn more properly. Because if you're in an environment that, sometimes you're so relaxed, then it becomes even more difficult to maybe learn. It's more like people are looking for someone who will just keep quiet, or do you mean something different from that?
Yes, I mean something different. I mean that if you're working with someone or you're learning a skill from someone, for example, you're working in a shop where they make beads, and you're learning how to make beads with someone, most definitely that person should have a sense of empathy towards you.
Okay.
That is permitted in working environments or learning environments, as the case may be.
Oh, yeah. And Mr. Tavishima also mentioned about some persons feeling like the boss is even my age mate now. So, like, how can he maybe be giving me this kind of instructions when he's not even that old? And, maybe he's only a few years older than me, things like that some people feel like he shouldn't be talking to me like that. Or why should we now maybe become besties? Or should we become... To me, I feel like there's a certain level of like humility you should have, especially when you're learning, because you don't expect everything to go smoothly, or everyone is like going to change simply because you are at a place to learn. And if they are doing something, maybe they're not should I say, like, harassing you for different reasons other than work, other than correcting you from what you're doing, because even that is also a problem. The moment you give some people correction, like, this is it, then they take it as, okay, it's an offense. This person is always maybe, I don't want to work under this kind of person. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Do you get my point, though?
Yes, I get your drift.
Okay.
I firmly believe that every environment and every interaction has its rules and it has its limits of engagement.
All right.
Terms of engagements have to be established.
Okay.
Both parties involved have to know what they're doing, and they have to understand themselves. But I must stand on the necessity for understanding and empathy.
All right.
A lot of times we feel like some sentiments are not necessary when it comes to learning something new, or when it comes to getting something from someone. But some sentiments are permitted, especially when it has to do with seeing that person grow and seeing that person develop. You
Okay.
can apply some sentiments. But in the absence of that, if sentiments are bordering around allowing behavior, rude, arrogant, insensitive, or complacent behavior, then those sentiments shouldn't be permitted.
Okay.
When someone is receiving knowledge or receiving guidance.
But if I saw taunts, though, if I saw maybe taunts, or maybe there were things on the parts that I know what I am looking for, I wouldn't take that as much of, okay, it gets to some extent where, okay, that one is something that maybe someone should not be taking. But then it's more like in this age that we are now, even if it's just, this is not correct, you expect the person to like tell you, oh no, this is not, that gentle, instead of, so people don't even want the tone to be raised at, and like, this one you're doing is not correct, and that is an offense for people of our generation. I don't know if you've noticed that. So it's more like everybody wants to be pet, like, this is not correct, oh no, you shouldn't be doing this like this. But do you believe that people can actually get the benefit of that what they're seeking for in their apprenticeship if they are being, getting that kind of treatment, like you're just pet for everything, rubbing your back? If you say, okay, if you did something wrong, then it should remain like that. But meanwhile, you also can call in to be part of this conversation. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I'm your host on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and I'm here with
Oryiman Tser.
and we are talking about apprenticeship. Call in and let us hear from you on 08084 asking. That is 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. Why do we have young people shying away from apprenticeship, not wanting to learn before they even go into? Everyone is all about that quick money. I want to be my own boss, by myself. Or some people, you might actually think, some people feel like because I already have like the certificate, then there is no need for me to go and stress and then learn something like this. I shouldn't be under someone, to a certain level, and I already got everything I need. But these days skills are actually taking up, when it comes to a market, right? When it comes to what is needed out there. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Big Sam from North Bank.
All right. Welcome to the show, Big Sam.
Thank you. Oryiman Tser, how you doing?
I'm very good, Big Sam. Thank you so much for calling the show.
Yes, I'm Marysyntia, right?
Yes, it's Marysyntia.
Okay. The topic of today, why young guys or girls shy away from being an apprentice. Yes. Okay. The problem there is they don't want to suffer.
Okay.
Yes, they want to get rich quick. Like they want the soft work, and they don't know that good things don't come easy. Yes, you must suffer for it so that you value it.
Okay.
Understand me? You must go to school. You guys, you went to school to study mass comm. It's not been easy in school. So I think you don't have that patience or that zeal to study in school and come out and be working in a radio station. We wouldn't have been here. We wouldn't have been hearing your voice.
Okay.
That's right.
Understand? So having that passion to do something, that then remove laziness. They're just lazy, and their social media is not helping because most of them are on their phone all the time, pressing phones. They're not concentrating. So all those things make youth not to be serious in their work. Because I learned about a man that he took his car to his. You see, he don't like taking his car to all those mechanics that don't have apprentice. So he went there. When he saw that the man did not have an apprentice, he wanted to go, but the man pleaded with him to stay, that he can do it. And then, why are your boys now? He said, anyone that comes, they cannot stay. They don't have that patience. They go. So him is just managing himself here, doing his job. So the man that brought the car felt bad that youth of nowadays don't want to do something that will help them in future. So that so many factors put together. Then you find out that all those guys and ladies they don't want to be serious with their life.
All right. So, Big Sam, how important do you think that this apprenticeship is?
It's very, very important because if you are you undergo an apprenticeship, you come as self-employed, like mechanics, phone repairers, fashion designers, makeup artists, hair dressing, barbers. So many of them. It will put food on your table and even pay your bills.
Okay.
It will go a long way if you do it well. If you do it well, then you will find out that you are good in all ramifications.
Okay.
Like I know about a tailor that can that sews a cloth. That is a outfit for millions of naira. Just an outfit like this for millions of naira. It started by sewing clothes for 500 naira. Because of patience and perseverance, it came up to that level that everybody, you cannot afford, that is, if you are not big enough, you cannot afford him sewing clothes for you.
Okay.
So he based on all those top guys on top that have so much money to spend. That is why he's up there right now.
All right.
So if the youth can apply this in their life, definitely they are going somewhere.
Okay.
That is my contribution.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Big Sam, for calling in to be part of the show this afternoon. This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And my name is Marysyntia Hangeior, together with
Oryiman Tser.
And this afternoon on Speedy Talk, we are talking about apprenticeship. You can still call in to be part of this conversation quickly before we go. And the number for you to call is 08084 asking. That is 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. Call in and let us hear you on the importance of apprenticeships. You know, people shy away from it, but why is it important? Why do you think that many people to actually open their minds, young people to open their minds to the idea of apprenticeship instead of shying away from it? We're talking about different things that makes most young people shy away. We talked about how people are just chasing the quick money and then forget about, I have to actually learn to be able to do something good, you know, to do it well, because it's not just about doing something, it's doing it well. And if you have the efficient knowledge, you know, you've had experiences and then learn from someone, then just like you said earlier, Oryiman, about yourself, learning from someone physically, then it's something that becomes helpful, and then you do what you want to do properly. And then we talked about pride, impatience with some people, and now we are talking about why it's important. But before that, Oryiman, you heard Big Sam say something. He said about you have to suffer before you value something that you have. What do you think about that statement? Like, is this something you would say it's true? Like, before you value something, it has to be something that you suffered for.
Yes, I could say it's true because we have the instance of different strokes for different folks. You know, we all have different destinies and different lives. Yeah, I can have your life and you can have mine. If you have the best life and I have a moderate life, I have to keep to mine and you have to keep to yours. So, yes, we all have to go through our journeys and our struggles.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Number for you to call is 08084 asking. That is 0808 427 5464. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Brother Vitalis Kachu. I'm calling from London.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Vitalis.
Welcome.
Go on.
This makes me interested because I'm one of them. I also work for somebody, but one thing that makes me got up is that when I was working for the person, sometimes the person will have to do some things that will make me angry. So I will look myself that sometimes I am wasting my time.
Okay.
So if I go out, I may see other job that I can able to have that money that she's paying me within a week or 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So that will make me also leave job and I will go outside and look for something to do, because that outside on will be like, if I go 3 to 2 days, I might have the money more than what it is.
Okay.
But I see one thing inside that makes me interested inside is that if you continue to work, you also have that mind. You also have that mind, because when later, who knows, when you have your own, you also who will also work for you. So for you to have your own, you have to work for another person to also have that experience, to have that mind, so that when you have your own also, you can be able to treat people in soft way.
Okay. So, Mr. Vitalis, were you ever able to apply any of the things that you learned when you were doing the apprenticeship? Like, were you ever able to apply that? Has it helped you grow or something like that?
Yeah, it helped me. Now I'm not working. I'm free now. I look at the time I'm working. I see that if I continue, that will also be more encouragement in my life. To make my heart very strong.
Okay.
Not give up on something early.
And most importantly, the knowledge remains with you. Whatever you've learned from there, it still remains with you.
Thank you, man.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show this afternoon. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And one more caller before we go. Hello.
Hello?
Yes. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Marysyntia.
Yeah. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, my name is Dennis Harris.
Okay. And where have you called us from today?
I'm calling you. I'm in high level as we speak now.
All right. Go on. We are talking about apprenticeship.
Yes, I was listening to your program. I want to tell everybody out there that life itself is, you have to do apprenticeship in life. Because if you want to go to school from your kindergarten to nursery, before you try to learn how to write, you must stay consistent to become something in that line of this. So the level to which our young people these days don't want to learn anything and they want to make it in life, I wonder where and how they're going to do that. Because you need to learn, you need to serve to be served.
Okay.
You understand? Yes. So this brings me to the issue of every form of human endeavor that you want to get into. You must learn to serve.
All right.
We were served by our parents when we were much younger, and it is time for us to serve them these days, and we are also serving our children.
All right.
So it is nothing in life that you cannot. It has to be give and take.
Okay.
So if you don't want to learn, then it means you don't want to help yourself. It's as simple as that.
All right.
Yeah. So nobody should think that there's anything on the platter of gold. You must, study hard for anything you want to become in life. Dedicate your time. Serve those who are above you. Learn and get even in the news that you are, both in the print and in the electronic media. You are people who they call editors. They need to edit your stories, to be able to balance it. And because they have been in that profession for so long, they've seen a lot of things, both in reportage and all that. So this is how life itself is all about.
All right.
If you don't want to learn, you can never. If you don't want to serve anybody, you can never be served.
All right. Thank you so much. For calling
you're
in
welcome.
to be part of the show, Mr. Dennis Hierif. So, quickly before we go, Oryiman Tser, can you let us hear your final words on this apprenticeship? How important it is before we go for Speedy Talk today.
All right. I'll keep it in simple and basic terms. We just need to appreciate ourselves as human beings, and if you see someone who has something you don't have, and in your spirit that if you meet them and ask them for guidance, they'll give you.
Okay.
Or ask them for assistance in terms of learning something productive. You do that. And I firmly believe that you would have a sense of fulfillment,
all right,
knowing that you never allowed your pride or your arrogance to cloud your better judgment.
Okay, all right, thank you. That's it for Speedy Talk today. I hope you have enjoyed your time here with us so far. I have been your host on the show this afternoon, and I've not been here alone. I've been here with
Oryiman Tser.
And also coming up next at 3:55 p.m. if today is your birthday, then Speedy Kids are going to be wishing you a happy birthday. And also up next at 4 p.m. the Speed Lane comes on right here on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And until then, the music won't stop. So keep your dialogue to 98.5 Speed FM and keep enjoying music of your life.
Do you have a business, an organization, or you want